another kind of late start to get things going. What went wrong in the beginning to get you guys down 4 goals?
Yeah, no, I think they came out hard. They were forechecking a lot harder than they were last game. And that's not an excuse. We knew they were going to come out hard, but yeah, I think it just kind of took us a while to get going again. So we got to find a way to start games and take it to them in the first 10.
Did the penalties take it? Because it looked like you guys had some pressure on Swayman up with the penalties. Did that kind of take away some of your momentum that you got for the first couple of minutes?
Yeah, maybe a bit, but I don't think totally, I don't know. They're a good team. Like, they're big and strong, and they skate well. They got skill. It's not just always going to be perfect by any means against a team like that. So, yeah, we'll just try to learn from it. There's no use dwelling on it, and we'll regroup and get ready to go back at them.
Does dealing with the forecheck at one end affect the way your defense can get involved at the other end, whether it's like burning steam in the defensive zone before you get at the other end of the ice?
Yeah, I think for sure. I don't think we broke the puck out well tonight because of their forecheck, but also I just don't think we were totally on. So it definitely takes the steam out of you, playing defense is hard, You're grinding down low. They got big guys that are going to the net. You're competing. It drains you a bit. So then, it seems to be you get out and you change, and then they kind of regroup and come back at you. So you just got to find ways to survive those moments. You're never going to have the momentum the entire game in the playoffs, and survive those moments and then capitalize when you got the momentum going the other way.
So you're at a 1-1 split in the series. What has to be the mentality and approach for your team as the series heads to Boston, and what corrections need to be made?
Yeah, I think the quicker we get to our game, obviously the better we're going to play. I don't think we totally got there into the last 10 minutes or so again tonight. I think we had spurts, but we need a 60-minute effort to beat teams always, but especially in the playoffs.
You guys know how to solve pressure. You've done it all year. Is that just something you can go back, look at, and say, look, we know how to solve pressure. Let's do this, this, and this?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I don't think we were breaking the puck out well. Once again, one, because of their pressure, but I just don't think we were totally, reading off each other well or executing on plays. So, yeah, we'll regroup and get ready to go.
I didn't notice if it was too much different than game one. It's just maybe a couple more scrums, but nothing crazy.
You expect that to pick up as the series goes on, and you just develop more and more bad blood, I guess, as games go by.
Yeah, I think every game you play, you hate each other more. So, maybe, but I don't know until it happens.
Zadorov certainly made his commentary with you, but I mean, just you expect that from him. But what did you think about the way you were there and everybody else was there in that situation after that, in that immediate moment?
Yeah, obviously it's just, battling. I'm trying to get to the blue paint. He's trying to keep me out of there, and obviously we got each other's back. So, it was just a good response from our group.
Ukko, you had a good first period. You stopped 3 breakaways. What happened after that where it kind of fell apart in the second?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything special going on or one fix on it. Just bad bounce in the goal. Of course, the second one there, and of course that's my fault. Like, there's no way around it, and you just gotta do better with those. But I feel like the biggest thing for me personally is that on those situations, if there's a bad bounce back goal, you kind of have to stop the bleeding. But wasn't able to do that tonight, and I feel like we still had a good fight back at the third.
This is a question from somebody who's not a goaltender. On a play like that, should your body be there too, where if it does go under your glove like that, it hits your body, or am I wrong on that?
I mean, don't do what I did. That's a good start. So you kind of want to just get to the puck. That's what I was trying to do, but I let it bounce just in front of me, and just it's a bad bounce, but you just there's nowhere around it. Can't go in. Just kind of made a bad read on it, but that's about it. No. Just as I said, I was trying to get to it before it bounced, but yourself and stuff like that, then get the bad bounces. It's unfortunate, but kind of got to play through it.
How do you put it away now? I mean, it's over. How do you put it away?
As I said, it's over. Unfortunate thing. I feel like, as I said, there's bad goals and that happens, but I think 4 is way too many. I feel like we got a good fight back in the third, but it kind of got sliding. I feel like for me personally and for the team, but I think we learn from this and be better in the next game.
In that same vein, it's a 1-1 split. The series moves to Boston. What has to be this team's mentality and approach, and what corrections need to be made as the series moves to Game 3?
I feel like the biggest thing for us is that we kind of turn it up at the last 10 minutes. We have to find a way to kind of bring that from the start of the games. And for me personally, of course, I have to be ready for their game. They don't, necessarily shoot too many pucks. They kind of just wait for their chances and flip high pucks behind our team. And so just kind of taking the lessons away from these first 2 games and knowing how they play, we just have to be ready for it.
Thanks, Ukko.